Parents with adopted kids, why did you choose adoption? My husband and I spent 4 years trying to have a biological child. 4 years of temperature tracking, scheduled sex, and eventually, fertility treatments that drained our savings, and my body of everything we had to give. After the third miscarriage, I remember sitting in the bathroom floor at 3 a.m., bleeding and sobbing while James held me, neither of us saying what we were thinking. Maybe this isn't meant to be. We should take a break, James finally suggested one morning over coffee. From trying, from the doctors, from turning our bedroom into a medical procedure. I nodded, feeling both relief and grief wash over me. What if we just considered other options? We attended an information session about adoption the following month. I went in skeptical, arms crossed, still mourning the pregnancy I thought I was owed by the universe. But then the social worker said something that shifted everything for me. The goal isn't to find children for families, it's to find families for children. On the drive home, James reached for my hand. What are you thinking? I'm thinking maybe we've been asking the wrong question all along, I said. Maybe instead of, why can't we have a baby? We should be asking, who needs us to be their parents? The process wasn't easy. The home study felt invasive. The waiting felt eternal. The paperwork multiplied like rabbits. My mother asked insensitive questions like, but won't you always wonder about their real parents? I had to bite my tongue to keep from snapping, we will be their real parents. Then came the call about Mia. She was 18 months old, living in foster care, and needed a permanent home. When they showed us her photo, she had these enormous brown eyes and a tiny ponytail sticking straight up from her head. She likes music, her caseworker told us, and she's just learning to walk confidently. Can we meet her? James asked, his voice cracking. The first visit was at a park. I was terrified she'd hate us. Instead, after about 20 minutes of shyness, she toddled over and handed me a leaf, like it was the most precious gift in the world. Thank you, I whispered, and she smiled. The transition period was hard. Nights where she cried for her foster mom. Days where she tested every boundary. Weeks where I questioned if I was cut out for this after all. What if she never feels like she's really ours? I confessed to James one night. He looked at me seriously. She isn't ours, like a possession. She's her own person who we get the privilege of raising. 6 months after Mia came home, we were at the grocery store when an elderly woman peered into our cart. She looks just like her daddy, she said, nodding at James. Those same eyes. James and I exchanged glances, and I waited for him to correct her. Instead, he simply said, thank you, we think she's pretty perfect. Later, tucking Mia in, I studied her face. No, she didn't have James's eyes or my nose, but she had his laugh and my stubborn streak. She had our shared values and our family traditions. She had our whole hearts. 3 years later, we adopted Elijah, a newborn whose birth mother had chosen us from profiles. The night we brought him home, I found Mia patting his head gently. Mama, she whispered, his hair is like mine, not like yours. That's right, sweetie. That's because we're adopted, she said matter-of-factly. We grew in different tummies, but we grew into the same family. I couldn't have said it better myself.